Good morning, Glide family. Fabulous people on the stage, fabulous people in the sanctuary, and fabulous people virtually joining us. Come and visit us, will ya? It's so much fun here. I want to start by offering special prayers and blessings to Sisters Andrea, Tatiana, and Pam Ward, and Brother Matt Cahill. So, 33 years ago, my late great husband, David, and I walked through those doors. We were in search of a spiritual community. We were very picky about what we wanted. We wanted diversity, we wanted joy, we wanted a place that we could learn and grow, and we wanted a place where we could give back. Lucky us, we found Glide, and we never turned back. So what I want to share with you this morning is the short list of the gifts that I have received at Glide. And I just want to say that there are gifts here for everyone. So find your gifts and embrace them, and there's something here. There's a way to get involved for everyone, whether you're a member or not. So the most important gift is you. And I like to call us our merry band of Glidians, kind of a ragtag group. And what we're trying to do is be good. Be good people, practice unconditional love, very difficult, but it's a goal. It's not something that we've achieved, but we're practicing. We practice together to embrace a diversity of all kinds and to be of service, especially to the people who are most in need, the marginalized in our community. So, you are first. Then, David and I, about 26 years ago, met this young, beautiful 12-year-old girl, who was kind of shy, and we invited her into our family and watched her grow into a beautiful young woman who is, without question, one of the most spectacular people I have ever met. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Classy Della Martin. And so while I am not ranking my gifts, she's number one. So then, you're welcome, darling. Then we have Cecil and Janice, our founders, and in 33 years of volunteering and getting to see them up close and personal, I always think, these people are so talented and so dynamic and so big. They could have done absolutely anything with their lives, each one of them. And they chose to live a life of activism and a life of service. And so they are our shining lights. They are the example of what's possible. One of their books, Beyond the Possible. And so we can never thank them enough. I can never thank them enough for the meaning and the purpose that they have added to my life, and I believe to everyone in our community. So Cecil and Janice, my heart, our soul, deep gratitude. So then, other stuff. 20 years singing with the Glide Ensemble and having transcended experiences every week. So glad you're still doing it. Working with an amazing and committed a group of racial justice warriors, trying hard to make a difference in our community and in the city, learning about what racial justice is and how we can do our part to dismantle systemic racism. And then a gift that I really is near and dear to my heart is participating in our weekly prayer and fellowship table, which is out on Ellis Street. Taking the church to the street and having the privilege and honor of visiting with and praying with our precious brothers and sisters who live, many of them in the street, many of them not having a place to lay their heads, not having a roof over their heads. So what a difficult to witness human suffering, at that level, and yet a privilege to open our hearts and be there to the extent we can. Just be there. Just be there. So then there was a moment in time in our history, in Glide's history, and in the history of the world, the history of the planet. It was called a global pandemic. And everyone's doors closed, our doors closed. So what are we going to do? We need to be in community more than ever. So, as if by magic, an angel appeared named Marvin K. White. You're looking especially angelic today in your light colors. And with great support from another angel, Vernon Bush, welcome home. And they created this ministry online that kept all of us going. And Marvin, I've said this to you many times, but from what wellspring of energy and love and spirit you brought to us your best self and helped us to imagine and tap into our best selves. And we will never, ever, ever, ever be able to thank you enough. So, thank you. Okay. So, one of the last gifts I'll mention is being grateful to participate in the work that we're doing, the mission, vision, and values, statement of faith, playing my little part in making sure that Glide continues to thrive. My belief and my prayer is that we will, that we are, that we will continue to be a beacon of hope and light and love for all people. So, Marvin, in your message, you mentioned being willing to declare ourselves. So I'm going to declare that I am Linda Mantel, and I am Glide.